This looks absolutely beautiful. Are you proud of yourselves?
Thank you very much. Yes, we are after 2 years. It's been a lot of hard work. It's a damn complicated machine.
People are talking about this jaw in the pits.
Yep.
What's so special about it?
We're the only hydraulic robot that has 2 actions. We've got 2 rams in there. We've got the hydraulic crusher, which has got 4 tons behind it, and we can also lift, we think, about 200 kilos in there.
Now, how's it going to feel smashing up your mate? Because we do know that...
We're going to smash up his robot. We'll do him later. So...
OK, well, I have to say, it looks really fantastic. This could be the first wildcard robot to beat one of the veterans. Who knows?
From Havant in Hampshire, King B Powerworks.
A 36-volt DC motor can drive 16 miles an hour out of the King. Love me tender, no chance with the rear saw and the lifting spike, which will make sure it's Heartbroke Hotel for Draven.
From Cranbrook in Kent, Draven.
So they think they can topple the King with the 4-ton hydraulic jaw and the raisable arm. 2 1200-watt engines, heavier and slower here, though.
Roboteers, stand by.
And our house robot Sir Killalot with the deadly lance and crushing claw. And the irresistible force of Shunt. King B making the first move then towards Draven. Got to stay clear of that Draven beak. They turn, they face up. Draven comes in to try and crush down on King B Powerworks. Sprinting away, the more experienced roboteering team, the King B team away. They've got that saw you can see there on the left in lurid yellow, but I don't think it's working. The crow-like beak of Draven shines, gleams. Can it penetrate and crush in this wild card warrior battle? Taking on King B Powerworks side by side. No real damage caused or sustained. And I'll tell you, Draven had a chance there to close the beak on King B, and they failed to do so. Should it go to the judges, they would have taken notice of that. Did I see the little circular saw spin? No, I don't think I did. My eyes deceived me. They're trying to get more revs. They're trying to get more control. Draven there now is in danger. King B underneath with the lifting spikes. Did something come off there and crumple back down onto the top of King B? They're going to try and move it onto the pit release button. There's the siren. There it blinks. Down goes the pit. And I think Draven is going to be pushed inexorably towards the pit. The Wildcard Warrior Challenge is about to end. And once again, it's the more experienced robot, King B Powerworks, that wins it.
See.
What do you think of that, then?
Well, yeah.
Not a bad
start.
Yeah.
Not a bad start.
It was the first fight.
What was
First
good
proper
about
fight.
what was good about it?
It didn't catch fire.
It didn't catch fire.
It's done that before. So, yeah.
We nearly got hold of him. We nearly had him at the start.
He was
but,
pushing the switch the wrong way.
Do you think they've done enough to consider themselves part of the Robot Wars clan?
Currently enjoying the sheer attritional nature of these group battles. 50% of the robots gone at the very, very start. I'm here with Draven, who presumably you're going to get through this part.
We're certainly hoping to get through this part, although our big Achilles heel is probably spinning robots, and we're up against at least one. And our shell, although it should be very strong, is also quite thin and lightweight.
It's time for the teams to make their way to the arena for the second group battle. Only 2 places up for grabs in the head-to-heads, and nobody wants to go home at this stage of the competition, but only 2 can progress.
From Witcher, Draven.
The Draven team all work together, a famous vacuum cleaner and hand dryer manufacturer. Draven with a hydraulic crusher and lifter, 4 tons of crushing power at the tip. It's the 4 teams, they're joined by Dead Metal. He'll be in the corner patrol zone armed with that pneumatic pincer and circular saw weaponry.
Roboteers, stand by.
2 places left in the head-to-heads. 2 robots will have their dreams cut short. This is a battle of survival.
3, 2, 1.
Big question here, who will Mr. Speed Squared attack first? Draven or the wheels of Chimera? They get the spinning blade, up to full pace.
Stay away from that one.
Chimera, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Oh, stay away from that one.
You didn't stay away from that one, and that's cost you. The wheel's wonky. Don't bring tyres into the arena.
No, stay away from it, stay away from it, that's it.
Mr. Speed Squared chasing Chimera. They can't get away. In comes Draven. Dark, mysterious, very violent, they say, Draven. Chimera can't get far. Off goes the wheel completely. And now, who will remain? Foxic, out of trouble. Mr. Speed Squared now takes on Draven. And I think part of Draven went flying there. Let's see. Yes, off went part of the carbon fibre and Kevlar composite shell. Just cut through it like paper. Mr. Speed Squared simply sliced through the lot. Draven is immobilised, I think.
I can't move.
And it's a question now, is Mr. Speed Squared active and little Foxic staying out of trouble so far? Mr. Speed Squared's okay. And I would imagine we'll go through with Foxic, who's just stayed out of trouble all the way. Ceases call. Look at this, straight away. Went for the tyres of Chimera, always vulnerable to come into this arena with tyres. They never learn. That's the end of Chimera. Oh, brutal, wasn't it? Yeah, great. Loved it. And then the damage to Draven. Foxic, look, hiding.
I was expecting so much. What happened?
We had terrible control problems. I'm not sure why. It was glitching backwards and forwards.
Did Mr. Speed Square just slice you through the middle, essentially?
I don't think so. It looked from the sparks, he found the titanium that lived underneath the outside cell. So
why did you stop? Why did you?
Because it hit really hard.
Draven Crusher.
This Crusher has been internally redesigned. It is more heavily armoured. But does its weapon have enough bite to get them through their group battle? Do you have to drive it very carefully just to get the exact right place to grab somebody?
No, we can pretty much, as long as something happens between there,
yeah, okay.
We get hold of it, then stop. They're not going
You're talking about this is a zone of danger.
That is
this
zone
area,
of danger,
this size of area.
And then we can pick him up.
Okay, grand.
That's it.
That's
the idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Draven.
From Butcher, Draven.
The disciples of Draven have returned with a harder and faster Crusher. Draven has 8 800-watt motors for improved speed and pushing power. Draven has a light but strong carbon fibre chassis, but will it stand up to the rigours of the Robot Wars arena? After this battle, 2 of these robots will be going home, and it is battle time.
Roboteers, stand by.
Hey, wave on me.
Good luck to Toby. Terrific stuff, only 13.
Royal wave, royal wave.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
I'm intrigued to see PP3D's spinner here. Very low ground clearance, only a centimetre above the arena floor. It's a good onslaught early on by push to exit, the blue at the top of that arena. Meanwhile, Draven, big machine. There's Cherub with the wings, getting away there from push to exit. This is a very tight one as well. They all look mobile, they all look very threatening. See what I mean about that spinner? Very low to the arena floor, bouncing up there on Cherub. Meanwhile, Draven nearly flipped by the floor flipper. This is good stuff. Draven, frontal onslaught onto PP3D. Is that wise? Onto that 31-kilo spinning disc. Draven here, one of the favourites for this, for this heat, completely is in trouble and very nearly caught there by the house robot and was punctured.
Over out.
Yeah. I think that puncture has destroyed them. In came Shunt, down came the mighty axe, out go Draven. Wow! The power of that axe is astonishing. Electrics, bang, gone, finished. You see what I mean about that spinner? Very low to the arena floor. Push to exit, active,
It's dead.
It's not that, it's on.
Oh, you.
Oh,
No, no.
Who's active out there? I don't think push to exit are active. I think the other two will go through.
Did we win? Yeah. That was quick.
And well done, Cherub. Brave enough to take on PP3D, a frontal onslaught. They took punishment, they didn't mind, they came back again and again and again. Something came off Draven there. They were disappointing, really, to be honest. PP3D, very impressive, looked destructive. That was the damage to Draven that put them out. But all the way through, Cherub kept coming back.